Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the morning con call. We start with technical and derivatives outlook. So in yesterday's session, we saw that there was recovery in the market. Index was up by 144 points, and we have closed about 19,133 at 19,133 level. So it was quite a good close, even though when there was a volatility during the day, the close has come upon 19,100 level. And if you look at the data, there is a lot of data where the call writing, the levels of call writing are getting unwinded. So this clearly suggests that whenever this Nifty, the immediate resistance is at 19,200. So if that is taken out, then I think we are going to resume the uptrend and we are going to see some good amount of bounce towards 19,500, 19,600 level. So from the technical point of view, as well as from the data point of view, the derivatives data, so I sense we are going to see this 19,000 as a base for next couple of days. And once the Nifty starts trading about 19,200, we'll see a very good bounce on the higher side. So the bias for the day as well for the next couple of days remains bullish. The stop loss for all the long positions should be kept at 19,000 level. Coming to Bank Nifty, so even the Bank Nifty was up by 316 points, and the good thing is Bank Nifty has closed above 43,000 level. The wider range for the Bank Nifty is 42,500 and 43,500. So now with the Bank Nifty closing above 43,000, looks like it will approach 43,500 on the higher side. The bias is positive. Lower levels 43,000 and 42,500 will be the support level. The broader range for the Bank Nifty is 42,000 and 44,000. So net net the Bank Nifty, the directionally will still wait for the bigger confirmation. But then from the trading perspective, I think there will be a bounce in the market, and today should be a positive day. Coming to the derivatives report, so there was a long build up in the Nifty future to the tune of 2.5%. The put call ratio has also gained from 0.82 to 0.89. And the major call writing was in 19,150 and 19,200. So that can be a resistance. So that is what I said. Once the Nifty starts trading above 19,200, there can be a short covering in the market and we'll see some good bounce on the higher side. And on the put option, 19,100 and 19,050. So this will act as a support. Coming to Bank Nifty, so even the Bank Nifty has seen a long build up to the tune of 1.30%. The PCR data has slightly decreased from 0.88 to 0.86, or a very minor decrease. The major call writing was in a 43,200. So the close for the Bank Nifty is 43,000. So once 43,200, 43,300, this level is taken out, then I think even the Bank Nifty will see a short covering on the higher side. And on the support front, a 43,000 put option has seen a significant open interest. So in this yesterday's trading session, we saw buyings in the realty space and the mid cap space. So within the realty, Godrej Property, Lodha, and Ubera Realty are looking good in the charts. So they are making a higher height. I think this momentum will continue in the realty space. After that, the mid cap 50 was the sector which saw a good amount of buying. So the stocks like Bata India, Godrej Property, Lupin, NMDC, PFC. So these were the few counters we are seeing a good buying in yesterday's session. So if today the market continues on the higher side, so this can see some intraday trading positive momentum during the day. Lastly, the FI data on the index future. So we have been tracking this data. So now the again in yesterday market when the market was quite positive, they went short in the market close to 13,000 contract and they are net short by 1,75,000 contract. Previously, the highest amount what they were was 1,95,000 contract, and right now they are at 1,75,000 contract. So even though when the FIs are shorting the index future, the prices are not falling. So this somewhere tells us that there can be a base formation at the current level, and near-term breakout can be seen in the cards. But technically, we need a confirmation. So right now, 19,200 can be the level to keep a watch on. So bias for the day remains bullish. So that's the technical view. I'll hand over to Bunty sir for more research updates. Thank you.
Thank you, Bridges, sir. Good morning, sir. Good morning, team. Few updates from my side. Starting with few results. Chola Mandalam has reported strong set of numbers. AUM growth stood at 42% on a YOY basis, and last quarter it was 40%. So there has been an improvement, and that was led by 47% YOY growth in the disbursement. Secondly, on the margin front, last quarter there was a dip, but during Q2 there has been a slight improvement in the margins, 7.4% versus 7.3% on a Q1Q basis. That seems to be slightly positive as well. Similarly, asset quality has also improved during this quarter. The gross NPA stood at 2.96% versus 3.06%. There is a dip in the gross NPA percentage. So that is also seems to be a very much positive sign for them. So overall, if you see the numbers per se, there has been a strong set of numbers. Already the stock has run up quite well because of the QIP issue of 2000 crores. So today there is a con call. We'll watch out for the management commentary on that. Next is on the Mahindra Finance. Mahindra Finance has shared its business update numbers for the October 2023. They have said that disbursement for the October stood at 5,250 crores, which is similar as compared to last October 2022. So total up to October 2023 disbursement stood at 30,700 crores, a growth of 16% on a YOY basis. So this reflects on the AUM growth. AUM stood at 95,750 crores, a growth of 27% on a YOY basis, and their business, their AUM target for the full year is 20-25%. So it seems to be achievable for them. Similarly, they have shared the collection efficiency number at 94% for October, which is higher than 91% last year. So they have said asset quality has remained stable with respect to September numbers. So that seems to be the positive commentary from Mahindra Finance. Next is on the Indian Hotels. Indian Hotels has announced the opening of Ginger Gangtok in Sikkim. The 89-room hotel is strategically situated on Indra Bypass, which features India Hotels Cumin, the signature all-day diner offering global and local favorites, and serves as the perfect place for both business and leisure travelers. With the addition of this hotel, Indian hotels have three hotels in Sikkim across Taj, Vivanta, and Ginger brands. We have been positive on Indian hotels in domestic hospitality space given its superior revenue growth outlook, cost optimization measures, increasing contribution of new initiatives in net sales as well as EBITDA and healthy balance sheet. Thus, we maintain the buy rating on the stock with a 447 target price. Next on the Clean Science. Clean Science has reported weak set of numbers which were below our expectations. The demand scenario continues to be bleak in the wake of significant destocking of MEHQ. Chinese players have cut prices across host of chemicals, exerting deflationary pressure. A host of raw materials have corrected across the board, which is leading to a significant moderation in finished good prices as well. Revenue decline of 27% is equally attributed to volume and price decline. This degrowth is attributable to significant channel destocking and lower demand offtake on the ground. The management is of the view that destocking and demand situation should take 2 quarters to normalize. Thus, we maintain a hold rating on the stock with a target price of 1425. Next on the Surya Roshni. Surya Roshni quarter 2 EBITDA was weaker than expected. Steel price segment EBITDA per ton remained flat on a YOY basis, although on a quarter-on-quarter basis it recovered, grew by 16% to 5,104 rupees because of growth in value-added products. It contained robust order book of 750 crores from oil and gas sector. Lightning and consumer durable segment were flat on a YOY basis to 3,770. However, segment EBITDA increased by 9%. The debt has reduced by 190 crores in during Q2, and they are targeting to become a net debt free by H1 FY25. Because of the lower EBITDA, we have reduced our EBITDA estimate by 16% for FY24. Thus, our target price is 530 and we downgrade the stock to hold rating. Lastly, on the PSP projects. The PSP projects PAT has came 20% higher than our estimate and 19% higher than consensus estimate. So it's a strong set of numbers from PSP projects. On revenue front, PSP revenue was 600 crores, which was up 70% on a YOY basis, backed by strong execution. Also, EBITDA margin has increased by 132 bips to 12%. Thus, PAT has reported 39.4 crores, which was up 72% on a YOY basis. In fact, if you see the revenue guidance for FY24 stands at 27 billion, that is 2700 crores, up 42% YOY, and they have achieved 41% in H1 FY24. So strong set of numbers from PSP project. That's it from my side. Over to you, Prabhakar sir.
Good morning, team. We have released Diwali pick. There are 6 stocks. In real estate space, we have given Loda. In power, we have given Tata Power. Banking, we have given Union Bank. And Kajaria Ceramic, where already they are at 95% capacity and they are doing lot of capex. And BS Soft in IT, Narayana Health or Narayana Hirdalaya, whatever it is called, that in healthcare segment we have given. We expect almost average more than 25% return in the next 6 months to 1 year. So we are very positive on real estate as a segment, and there are data which suggest so. So the registration in only Mumbai alone in last 10 months, it has crossed 1 lakh units. And in October, it was 10,000 units. Last 10 months, almost average of 10,000. And October registration was highest in last 11 years. So this argues well for real estate as an entity. So I think real estate should do very good. There was a con call of Zindal Sa, where there was an interesting data which the management threw. They said there is a war in Russia, Ukraine, and indirectly this company was one of the major beneficiary. Why? It is because Ukraine was the biggest seamless pipe manufacturer in Europe, and due to the war, they are not supplying. That gave space for Zindal Saw, and that is where their EBITDA margin has almost doubled from 8% to 16% in the last 4-5 quarters. So that and the stock has given 3 times return, and even after that return, the valuation is still very attractive there. And there is one strike which is going on in Bangladesh. So Bangladesh is having workers' strike, textile workers' strike. And this is something very interesting for India. Why a strike in Bangladesh is interesting? So in Gokuldas export, the management said, the salary hike for textile worker last done in Bangladesh was in 2018. And there is a very high inflation and they need to readjust that wages. And if they do it, that will benefit Indian garment exporters. So there are few major exporters in India. One is Gokuldas, other one is Arvind, which has a huge capacity left, and other one is KPR Mills. And in Arvind con call, they said their capacity, idle capacity is huge in Bangalore. So I think that is why the stock yesterday was also up. And I think there is huge scope for these textile stock getting re-rated. So due to which, and government today in Business Standard, there is a news that government might extend export boosting scheme, which is RODTEP. This scheme is valid till 31st March 2024, and this will be extended by 2 years. So this is going to benefit garment exporters. So Arvind, Gokuldas Export, KPR Mill is our top pick in this segment. Tata Motors came with the results, very good results on face of it, but there is a disappointment. But very important is in a quarter they have clocked the revenue of 1,05,000 crores. That means year till date, that is last 12 months basis, they have crossed 4 lakh crore as a revenue. Now, only 11 companies in India have revenue about 2 lakh crores. So, Tata Motor is one of them. So, their revenue was higher by 32%. Their profit after tax is 3,832 crores. EBITDA is almost 14,000 crores. And Tata debt has come down. Net debt basis, they are only 38,700 crores, which is very positive for them. Many chemical companies have disappointed results. So that is something we need to look at it. L&T said that they are going to sell their unit, disinvestment of 100% stake in L&T Infrastructure Engineering, a provider of standalone engineering consultancy service for infrastructure in India. So not a big company. It is only FY23. Their revenue was only 92 crores. So it will be sold to a subsidy to a company of France. So not a great thing for them. Zurich Insurance to buy 51% stake in Kotak General Insurance. The deal size is 4,051 crores, and the Swiss company will pick up another 19% in next 3 years. UAE is planning to invest almost $50 billion in investment in India, and we need to understand India and UAE. For UAE, India is the second largest trading partner. So, and India being the second largest fastest growing economy, they would like to invest. We attended con call of LT Foods, or otherwise it is called as Dawat, which is a major rice exporter. Now, very interesting data about this company is 6,593 crore is a market cap as per yesterday's closing. They have a debt of 600 crores, but they have a stock which is almost 2,000 crores above. And if you add EBITDA margin to it, it will be 2,500 crores. So the next 2 years, free cash flow will be more than 1,500 crores. So they will easily repay their debt. The company will be debt free in the next 1.5 years. Any export of choya shank from India is banned in European countries. So they have bought a company, they have set up a plant in Nigeria to export. So that revenue also will start kicking in. And the stock trades very attractive, less than 11 times forward earnings. So yesterday itself, the stock was up 10%. But I think any correction or at current level also, LT Food is a value buy for investors for 6 months to 1 year. So this is one stock to watch out for. That is it from me. Over to you, team.
थैंक यू सर. गुड मॉर्निंग एवरीवन. अभी हम लोग ये कॉल को एक बार हिंदी में कर रहे थे. फर्स्ट अपडेट है चोलामंडलम इन्वेस्टमेंट्स के ऊपर. कंपनी के रिपोर्ट्स आए थे. कंपनी का जो एयूएम है वो 1242.5 बिलियन रिपोर्ट किया है, जो 42% से ईयर ऑन ईयर हायर है, 16.5% से क्वार्टर ऑन क्वार्टर हायर है. एनआईआई 22.3 बिलियन कंपनी ने रिपोर्ट किया है. पैट जो है 7.6 बिलियन है, 35.3% से हायर है ईयर ऑन ईयर और क्वार्टर ऑन क्वार्टर 5% से. GNPA 37.2 बिलियन है और NNPA 19.6 बिलियन है. ओवरऑल एसेट क्वालिटी भी इंप्रूव हुई है. नेक्स्ट अपडेट है महिंद्रा एंड महिंद्रा फाइनेंशियल सर्विस के ऊपर. अक्टूबर 23 में कंपनी का जो ओवरऑल डिसबर्समेंट था वो अप्रोक्सीमेटली 5,250 करोड़ था. प्रीवियस ईयर से सिमिलर लेवल्स है. देन ईयर टिल डेट अक्टूबर 2020 में डिसबर्समेंट है वो अप्रोक्सीमेटली 30,700 करोड़ है, जो रजिस्टर किया है ग्रोथ 16% ईयर ऑन ईयर बेसिस पे. ओवरऑल हम लोग देखें तो कलेक्टिव एफिशिएंसी है वो 94% है अक्टूबर 2023 तक, और अक्टूबर 2022 में 91% थी. देन स्टेज 3 एंड स्टेज 2 एसेट जो है वो कंटिन्यू है रेंज बाउंड कंपेयर टू सितंबर 2023 में. कंपनी ने कंटिन्यू किया है उनका कंफर्टेबल लिक्विडिटी पोजीशन एंड बैलेंस शीट और लिक्विडिटी चेस्ट ओवर 2.5 मंथ्स में. देन नेक्स्ट अपडेट है इंडियन होटल के ऊपर. इंडियन होटल जो कंपनी है उन्होंने अनाउंस किया कि वो ओपन करेंगे जिंजर गंगटोक बोजोगिरी इन सिक्किम में. ये 89 होटल होगा, स्ट्रेटेजिकली सिचुएटेड होगा इंदिरा बाईपास, जो फीचर करेगा इंडियन होटल का क्यूमिन एंड सिग्नेचर होगा. ओवरऑल ऑल डे डिनर ऑफर करेगा ग्लोबली और लोकल फेवरेट्स के लिए, और सर्व करेगा परफेक्ट प्लेस बोथ बिजनेस एंड ट्रैवलर्स के लिए, लग्जरियस ट्रैवलर्स के लिए. एडिशनली ये होटल में 3 होटल्स में स्कीम अक्रॉस ताज, विवेंता, जिंजर ब्रांड के। और ये पॉजिटिव है डोमेस्टिक हॉस्पिटलिटी स्पेस में इंडियन होटल के लिए। और सुपीरियर रेवेन्यू ग्रोथ आउटलुक हो सकता है और कॉस्ट ऑप्टिमाइजेशन मेजर्स होंगे और कंट्रीब्यूशन है न्यू इनिशिएटिव में वो इंक्रीज हो रहा है। नेट सेल एज वेल एज एबिटा हेल्दी बैलेंस शीट है, लॉन्ग टर्म टाइम फ्रेम से बाय रेटिंग है, टारगेट प्राइस है 447। क्लीन साइंस के भी नंबर्स आए थे, नंबर्स कंपनी ने रिपोर्ट किए वीक एक्सपेक्टेशन से। डिमांड है सिनेरियो में कंटिन्यू है क्योंकि सिग्निफिकेंट डिस्टॉकिंग हो रहा है MEHQ में। चाइनीज प्लेयर है वो कट करे प्राइस अक्रॉस होस्ट ऑफ केमिकल एक्सर्टिंग डिफ्लेमेटरी प्रेशर है। इसके अलावा लॉन्ग टर्म टाइम फ्रेम से हमारा होल्ड रेटिंग है। स्टॉक की जो वैल्यूइंग है वो 1425 है। देन सूर्या रोशनी के भी नंबर्स आए थे, इबिटा है वो वीकर आया था एक्सपेक्टेड से। स्टील पाइप सेगमेंट में इबिटा पर टन रिमेन फ्लैट है ईयर ऑन ईयर बेसिस पे। ओवरऑल देखिए तो कंपनी ने कंटिन्यू मेंटेन रखा है रिड्यूस्ड ऑर्डर बुक 7.5 बिलियन का ऑयल एंड गैस सेक्टर एंड एक्सपोर्ट से। लाइटनिंग एंड कंज्यूमर ड्यूरेबल सेगमेंट्स का जो सेल्स आया वो फ्लैट आया ईयर ऑन ईयर बेसिस पे 3770 मिलियन का है। कंपनी का जो नेट डेप्ट फॉल हुआ है 1.9 बिलियन से क्वार्टर टू फाइनेंशियल ईयर 24 में। कंपनी का एम है कि वो नेट डेप्ट फ्री होंगे हाफ फाइनेंशियल ईयर 25 के हाफ फर्स्ट हाफ में। लॉन्ग टर्म टाइम फ्रेम से होल्ड रेटिंग है। PSP प्रोजेक्ट्स के भी नंबर्स आए थे, कंपनी ने रेवेन्यू रिपोर्ट किया 6 बिलियन, 70% से ईयर ऑन ईयर हायर है, 19% से क्वार्टर ऑन क्वार्टर हायर है। नेट प्रॉफिट 394 मिलियन रिपोर्ट किया है, 72% से हायर है, 7% से हायर है। PSP का जो कंपनी का जो फाइनेंशियल 24 का रेवेन्यू गाइडेड किया है वो 27 बिलियन है, 42% से ईयर ऑन ईयर हायर है। कंपनी ने अभी तक 41% टिल नाउ अचीव किया है। ग्रॉस नेट डेट पर इक्विटी 0.5x है ओवरऑल। देन नेक्स्ट अपडेट है, हम लोगों ने कल दिवाली पिक रिलीज किए थे, तो उसमें 6 स्टॉक्स है। रियलिटी स्पेस में लोडा है, पावर सेगमेंट में टाटा पावर है, बैंकिंग स्पेस में यूनियन बैंक है, कजारिया सिरामिक्स काफी अच्छा परफॉर्म कर रहा है, IT स्पेस में बिरला सॉफ्ट है, नारायण हृदयालय NH है। ये स्टॉक आप देख सकते हो, यहाँ से एवरेज रिटर्न 25% नेक्स्ट 6 या 1 ईयर में हो सकता है। रियल एस्टेट काफी अच्छा परफॉर्म कर रहा है, उनके जो रजिस्ट्रेशन है वो काफी अच्छा आ रहे हैं, तो रियल एस्टेट स्पेस एक अच्छा लग रहा है यहाँ से। देन जिंदल साहब जो कंपनी उनका कॉल हुआ था, उन्होंने अपडेट दिया कि जो रशिया यूक्रेन में वॉर हुआ था तो उनको ये एक मेजर बेनिफिशियरी कंपनी है, क्योंकि यूक्रेन जो है वो सप्लाई कर रहा था पाइप यूरोप को, बट वॉर की वजह से ये फायदा जिंदल सर को हुआ। और वैल्यूएशन वाइज हम लोग देखें तो कंपनी का स्टॉक अभी अट्रैक्टिव है। देन इसके अलावा और एक अपडेट है कि स्ट्राइक बांग्लादेश के जो टेक्सटाइल वर्कर हैं उन्होंने स्ट्राइक किया है, तो इसका फायदा इंडिया को हो सकता है, क्योंकि गोपेक्स जो कंपनी है उनके मैनेजमेंट ने अपडेट किया, क्योंकि 2018 में बांग्लादेश के जो टेक्सटाइल वर्कर है उनकी सैलरी हाइक की थी, उसके बाद अभी 5 साल में कुछ भी सैलरी हाइक नहीं की है। इन्फ्लेशन के हिसाब से वो जो हाइक होनी चाहिए वो नहीं हुई है। तो अभी मेजर एक्सपोर्ट में इंडिया की जो कंपनी है अरविंद है, गोकेक्स है, KPR मिल्स है, ये स्टॉक को इनसे फायदा हो सकता है। और अरविंद की जो कैपेसिटी है वो ह्यूज है बैंगलोर में, और गवर्नमेंट भी माइट एक्सटेंड कर सकती है उनका जो एक्सपोर्ट का स्कीम है नेक्स्ट 2 इयर्स के लिए, तो ये गवर्नमेंट एक्सपोर्टर के लिए बेनिफिट ही होगा। तो ये सेगमेंट में गोकेक्स और अरविंद हमारे टॉपिक है। एंड टाटा पावर के नंबर्स आए थे, नंबर स्पेसिफिक अच्छे ही लग रहे हैं। रेवेन्यू कंपनी ने रिपोर्ट किया 1,05,000 करोड़ का, तो ओवरऑल हम लोग देखें तो पूरे इसमें तो 4 लाख करोड़ का अराउंड रेवेन्यू है। 11 कंपनीज है जिनका अबाउट 2 लाख रेवेन्यू रिपोर्ट होता है, उसमें एक टाटा पावर है। कंपनी का पैट भी अच्छा है, डेप्ट है वो नीचे आया है 38,700 करोड़ के अराउंड कुछ। केमिकल जो कंपनीज है उनके जो नंबर्स आए थे वो काफी डिसअपॉइंटमेंट नंबर्स आए थे, नंबर्स इतने अच्छे नहीं आए थे। देन L&T ने बोला है कि उनका जो यूनिट सेल है वो 100% L&T इंफ्रा इंजीनियरिंग और सोल्ड करेंगे। देन ज्यूरिस इंश्योरेंस है वो बाय करने वाले है स्टेक कोटक जनरल इंश्योरेंस में। UAB प्लान कर रही है इन्वेस्टमेंट करने का इंडिया में, क्योंकि इंडिया की जो इकोनॉमी है फास्टेस्ट ग्रोइंग है, तो इसके अनुसार UAE एक इंडिया में प्लान कर रही है इन्वेस्ट करने का, तो ये पॉजिटिव हो सकता है इंडिया के लिए। देन L&T फूड का कॉल हम लोगों ने सुना, ये कंपनी मेजर राइस एक्सपोर्ट करती है, कंपनी का जो डेप्ट है वो 600 करोड़ के अराउंड है। कंपनी का एम है जो भी उनका स्टॉक है उसके अनुसार कंपनी का जो डेप्ट फ्री होंगे 1.5 ईयर्स में, और कंपनी ने एक्सपोर्ट की कभी कभी प्रॉब्लम्स होते हैं, उसके कारण सेटअप किया है प्लान नाइजीरिया में, तो वहां से भी राइस एक्सपोर्ट होता है। ओवरऑल हम लोग देखें तो कंपनी जो अभी वैल्यूएशन देखे तो वो अट्रैक्टिव है। कल स्टॉक 10% ऊपर था। करेक्शन में या ये लेवल पे भी आप स्टॉक देख सकते हो या बाय कर सकते हो। L&T फूड एक वैल्यू बाय रहेगा 6 मंथ से लेके 1 ईयर जिनका टाइम फ्रेम है उनके लिए। दैट्स इट फ्रॉम आर एंड थैंक यू एवरीवन फॉर ज्वाइनिंग द मॉर्निंग कॉल। हैव अ नाइस डे।